Are you living or just surviving? I say that because life's too short to ignore the things that set your soul on fire. Anyway, man, last week we took y'all on a road trip in Germany to a castle. This week, let's see where we're headed. There's the train, and catch you on the flip side. A part of traveling is having space for two under two. With the stroller, the snack bag, the whole nine. And the day begins.
A red train. Is he building? Yeah, did you build it?
Chasing what you love gives life color, energy, and meaning. You weren't made to live small. Your dreams have a purpose. If you were made to stay in one place your whole life, God would have given you roots instead of feet. Yep, there's the zoo we were headed to. And then this is us, down here, on the wrong train going the opposite direction. So what's the cost of ignoring your dreams? When you deny your passion, you deny your joy.
Go down. We're going out.
I'm gonna be honest with you though. What really got me into chasing my dreams? Working the 9 to 5, being in the rat race, but always being into music, knowing that that's really what I wanted to do. And that's what I was passionate about. But most importantly, what did it, I think, was, 2019, working at the warehouse. I was a supervisor. Things were going good. I came in, I made production better. I was one of those people that used to take work home with me, still work on it, come back. So I'm doing all these things, but, I'm asking for a raise because I see I'm adding value to the team or whatnot, and the industry. And, they just kept running me along, like month after month, like, oh, we'll give you a raise. We're gonna raise you up. I was making 16. They kept saying they'll put me at 19 or something like that. But long story short, discussing it with my wife, and she seen how they were dragging me along, and basically she's like, you know what? Maybe you should just go ahead, step out on faith. You've been doing music, so you had a connection. It's not like it's something new I was starting. It was just a matter of having both feet in. Like, you can't be halfway in but trying to do something a full way. You can't half-ass. You got to put your full ass into it. But yeah, so with that being said, that's what I ended up doing. I went and I asked one more time for a raise, and they was like, yeah, just give me a couple months. We haven't forgot about you, XYZ. Fine, no problem. I went ahead and put in my 2 weeks. And the crazy thing is, I got a call from one of my mentors maybe like a couple weeks later. He's like, hey bro, you know how to make beats, production, XYZ. And mind you, I taught myself how to play guitar. So at the beginning it was just guitar, but for my birthday I had just got like a machine, micro beat machine. Not sure if y'all know what that is. My producers know. Just got one. So I spent like, a couple weeks studying that, learning that, whatnot. Next thing I know, I get this phone call from my homeboy Jordan, and he's like, yeah, they need beat makers, XYZ, etc., etc. Okay, so I submit one song of mine, the party song. Y'all go check that out. I submitted the party song. I came back like a couple weeks later. I saw it was like $40 waiting for me. They had $40 waiting for me or whatever. So I'm like, all right, run it. I see what's going on. From there, I went on to submit like 800 more songs and beats, etc. Obviously, that's what first started, helped with paying the bills and everything after I left the job. And then from there, it kind of just went to other things like performing, and then like, creating digital content and getting paid, etc., etc. So long story short, man, you're going to know when it's your time to take that leap of faith and just do what you got to do. You feel me? Imagine waking up every day excited for what's ahead. See, the thing about it is, faith fuels bold moves. Without it, you stay stuck. The key is knowing that faith is just the opposite of worrying. Both of them require you to believe and think about something that has not even happened yet. So why dwell on what could go wrong when so many things could go right? So many.
No.
So one thing I learned in life is that obstacles are tests and growth is the reward for those tests. Sometimes you have to trust your gut instinct, because at the end of the day, your gut knows best. The ancient Egyptians even believed that your gut was a second brain of sorts. And they would definitely trust their guts as well. But just as humans, we all have this same innate ability to kind of feel energy and vibes in a sense, and those are the times we need to be trusting our gut. We also need to know when to bet on yourself, how to bet on yourself, knowing that no one has more control over your life than you. You may not be able to control outside circumstances, but you can control the way you move and the way you react to life, because we all know life is 20% what happens to you, but 80% how you react to it. And that kind of reminds me of a time where I had won this competition at Eddie's Attic. If anyone knows, it's like this prestigious live music venue in Atlanta. John Mayer played there, Stevie Nicks played there, quite a few people. But there was a time where they were having a competition and I had just started playing guitar. So of course I wasn't really confident in my abilities, but I knew my passion and, my love for music. So I went in there. Everybody has these nice, beautiful guitars. I'm like, it's like this nice acoustic setting and atmosphere, right? And I go in there, the other performers, they all have these nice guitars, man, like name brand, whatever. You can tell they've been playing for years. Me, I had only been playing for like a couple of months, but at this time, I was just confident enough because I had been writing and being around music for a while. It was just the guitar in itself that I was learning. So yeah, long story short, went in there, they were having a competition, like $1,000 first place prize or something like that, and it was just me and my cousin Monte, man, and all acoustic venue, so it wasn't like these rapidy rap dudes do like, hey, cut my song on and I'm just gonna rap over my lyrics over the beat. Like, nah, it was some real genuine. If you messed up, everyone heard it live. If you couldn't play, everyone heard it live. But long story short, went in there, man, everyone's playing guitar and they're sounding beautiful, but the kicker is everyone's just singing. Everyone's singing with their guitar. I got on stage, Monte was on the drums and he was singing along. I got on stage with the guitar. I started playing, but then I started rapping. And the crowd's like, whoa, like, bro's different, whatever. Or whatever they said, I don't know. But at the end of the day, I ended up winning that. Why? Because I bet on myself, even though I knew I may not have been doing this particular thing as long as others. I also knew what I was capable of, if that made sense. What's the matter, Peace? What you want to go see?
Done.
And sometimes in life, you just have to feel the fear and go for it. Do it scary, do it nervous, do it not knowing. But the main thing is, in the words of the great philosopher Nike, just do it. You feel me? So what's waiting on you on the other side of fear? Probably knowing that the fulfillment comes from the journey and not the destination, right? Success is in feeling alive and being aligned with your purpose. Take a step today if you have to, because even a small amount of movement can create a lot of momentum. It's all about staying in motion. Just take a second to picture your dream life and then go make it happen. You eat the elephant one bite at a time, not all together. The same with pursuing your dreams and chasing your goals. One step at a time leads you that much closer to where you want to be. But most importantly, I want you to know that your dream life is waiting for you. It's just up to you to accept the challenge. That goes for everybody, but especially you. So write down that one dream that you have and write down what the first step looks like. Oh man, it's been a long day, but we finally made it back. And before I wrap it up, I just want to remind you all that each one teach one, man. My channel is nothing about things that I've done or accomplished, all that is cool. But most importantly, what I would like this channel to be about is everyone helping others. Me sharing my experiences and hope that they will help others, you know, and showing behind the scenes what it's like being a family guy, but also chasing your dreams. You see what I'm saying? So if any of you are out there chasing your dreams, leave what dream you're chasing in the comments. If any of this resonated with you as well, don't forget to check out this video. Or is it over here? We'll see. But either way, subscribe and remember, peace and vibe, fam.